Well, since man landed on the moon, it's been pretty quiet out there, hasn't it?
Oh, well, I don't know. Do we really know?
Well, Sandra's up there. Clooney's still flying around.
Yeah.
There's that.
Was
that
Clooney
Tesla.
ever there?
There's the Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I don't think it's quiet at all. But there's about to be another giant leap for mankind, people.
And our very own self-acclaimed space expert, Trevor Long, joins us now live from Las Vegas to explain. Trev, what's going on?
Yeah, this is a conference purely made on by Amazon Web Services to talk about the future of robotics, space, machine learning, everything. I found an Aussie company called Exi. Now, this is strange, but amazing in terms of bushfires. They're analysing millions of images from space every day to find bushfires essentially before we see them. So rather than waiting for the smoke and then the response to that, they're able to see that there's a bushfire breakout using the power of machine learning and Amazon Web Services to find that and see that and then act on it much faster than we ever have. And that's all using the satellite that we take for granted up in space and the power of the computing that we have now on the internet.
Wow,
okay.
That could be a game changer.
Yeah, there's already something similar out there. Anyway, the next International Space Station is coming, and you've had a sneak peek. This is the stuff I'm really into. Talk to me, big fella.
Yeah, I had no idea, Karl, that the International Space Station is being decommissioned in the next decade, and there's a new one called Orbital Reef being built. Now, I had a look at this yesterday using a virtual reality tour. This thing will not just be a science experiment. There won't just be astronauts doing science up there. This has the potential to be a tourist destination. So we'll be able to fly up there in a space plane, as they're calling it, and actually spend a day orbiting the Earth, looking at the curvature of the Earth.
Cool.
And what an absolutely fascinating thing to happen with the next generation space station.
How far away is that?
That's the kind of thing they're showing off here. That orbital reef will be up by the end of this decade, and I think the tourism part of it might be a little bit further than that.
Yeah, wow, still pretty cool. And hey, look, Alexa is now going to infinity and beyond too.
Yeah, this behind me is the Orion capsule. This is a model of the uncrewed capsule that will go up later this year, and in there is an Amazon Alexa. So what will happen is they'll test the capabilities of Amazon Alexa to actually respond via space, essentially, so that when a crew goes up and makes the journey to Mars, to the moon, they'll be able to interact with Alexa to do things like, you know, just hands off while they're doing other tasks, find out the fuel load, find out the speed and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of fascinating. We're taking that stuff that we take for granted now and we're putting it in space.
Okay, I like the idea of this thing behind you being in our house and making life a lot easier. Yeah. And Ali's of particular interest in this.
Yeah, because my life's very hard.
Yeah. So talk to us.
Robots are the future, Carlos. And this guy here, this is Astro, right? So Astro is built by Amazon. It's got Alexa built in, so Astro can roam your home. There's a camera that can come out, and Astro can then be a security camera for you.
What's behind you? Your other shoulder.
You can get Astro to bring you water. I knew you'd be distracted by Digit. This is Digit, okay? This from Agility Robotics. This is Digit. Come over here, Digit. Come here. Come on,
Digit. Come on.
You can say hello to
Where's
Karl
its
and
head?
So this
it's got a little head, Ali.
This is Digit.
No,
Digit's head is sensors that can look around. So this is that next generation of robotics that will allow potentially everything from the armed forces, but also around the home. This is the thing that might do the chores, and maybe using its arms, it'll be able to get me a drink from the fridge in the future. Oh yes, very good. Lovely.
So it's like a husband, but more useful.
Way more useful.
Yeah, it's a useful husband. Yeah, we can't see him waving, but can you wave with this arm? But yeah,
and more
wave with this arm. Yeah, much more useful than me, that's for sure. At home.
Well, that could be handy.
Welcome. Astro coming to Australia, I hope really soon, but available in America. This thing, amazing. Everyone's taking photos and videos of this here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, all fine until they grow their own brain and then they take over and it goes pear-shaped.
I don't know how you could find the negative in this story. That is just
There's
all
always
positive.
That's normally your job, Karl.
I'm worried about the one on the other side. It doesn't blink.
I can see Digi in your household tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, well, it's currently in a position of not listening so that it doesn't roll off the table. It will blink, it has emotion, it expresses that emotion, and it can be it'll come to your service. When you set an alarm for the oven, it'll come and tell you the oven's ready to be emptied out, Ali. It's all
This
good.
stuff's brilliant.
Farewell, Mark. Hello, Digi. That's all I'm saying.
It's all over. It's done. Hey?
Thank you, Trev.
And you led with bushfires. Thanks, Trev. Great stuff live from Las Vegas. Oh.